Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you for joining us on day three of the Fashion Design Council of India and Lakme Fashion Week's joint Phygital seasonless edition. We just witnessed the sisters and design partners Gauri and Nainika put up a glamorous showcase in collaboration with Marie Claire. The unique collaboration between the both brands is an amalgamation of distinctly feminine design philosophies, which is about escaping the daily drudgery and stepping into a world of dreams by means of dresses. We have joining us this evening Anand Narang, VP Marketing and Customer Service, Bata India Limited, Mr. Matteo Lambert, Chief Collection Manager, Bata India Limited, and designers Gauri and Nainika. Welcome.
Hi, Riaz.
Hi.
Hi, Matteo.
Hi, Riaz. Hi. Hi, Gauri. Hi, Nainika.
So firstly, I just want to ask you, Mr. Anand and Mr. Matteo, tell us, how did this collaboration with Gauri and Nainika come about at the Phygital joint FDCI and Lakme Fashion Week?
Sure. I'll just give you a sense of the brand. So Bata over the last 3 to 4 years has been transforming the image. We have actually redone about 500 of our stores. We changed our collections to make them more younger, casual, and fashionable in order to attract more millennials across there. As part of this effort, we were looking for designers with whom we could actually collaborate. And that's how we discovered Gauri and Nainika, and we decided to partner with them for our collection by the brand name Marie Claire. Which is a young brand appealing to women who are in the age bracket of 25 to 30-year-old, who are leading with style, who want to be seen with the right kind of styles, which are avant-garde, with the latest collections. So that's how this partnership came on board. Thanks, to the Lakme Fashion Week team, the FDCI, who actually managed to facilitate this partnership for us.
Thank you so much. Could you all please just talk us through the new range launched by Marie Claire and what can customers expect from this?
Matthew, you want to take this?
Yeah, so I wanted to add to what Anand said that Gauri and Nainika really were the perfect match for this collection. The work they have done in the past was perfect for the kind of vision that we had for this collection, for this brand. So everything really worked out very smoothly, very seamlessly. I think that their elegant, sophisticated kind of style was really what we were looking for the brand. Together, we created an amazing collection for the contemporary Indian woman. A collection where we followed, some main themes, some more with international influence, something we took from our Indian ethnic kind of inspiration. But overall, you can see a lot of different kits there. We have the full package. We have flats. We have every kind of heels, be it wedges, block heels, kitten heels, and so on and so on. There are main themes that we have been working on, metallics. We have worked on snake prints. We have worked on also some little bit of ethnic influence, as I have said before. So you can put satins, you can find embroideries, beadworks, and some nice embellishments. So I could talk for hours on the collection because it's great. It's better I stop. Otherwise, I take all the time, guys. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So now, Gauri and Nainika, firstly, welcome back to Fashion Week.
Thank you.
So the two of you have always shared a strong equation with both FDCI and LFW. So what was your experience when you had to come together for a joint presentation for both these giants?
It was, like you said, we had a very good relationship with both FDCI. We started, in fact, our first show with FDCI, and that time it was FDCI Lakme.
So it's a very special, long association, which goes back all the way to when the fashion industry really started. And
I think the entire fashion industry is very happy about this because we are like one country and, one sort of platform for all the Indian
one
designers.
huge event for everyone to just come in this together in such a difficult time. And it's just fabulous.
Perfect. Could you also just talk us through what your experience was working with Marie Claire when you were introducing this new line?
Well, it was a wonderful experience, of course. And as Anand and Matthew both said, that I think there was amazing sync between both brands. The clothes, the Marie Claire shoes were like in philosophy, very similar to ours in terms of being
very
like elegant, sophisticated, feminine, delicate. And that kind of, which was very easy for us. It was a very easy fit, very easy to work. I mean, the clothes, the shoes,
very Parisian. So that's why it kind of went together because that's their inspiration and pretty much ours for our entire design philosophy.
So we've always had a very European design sensibility, and Marie Claire was very Parisian in its sensibility in the international. Their shoes that had international appeal. So it was really, and like I said, it had a variety of shoes from the kitten heels to the little stilettos to the wedges, and they all just worked perfectly with garments.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So with that, I would like to open the floor up to the media and the attendees that have joined in. If you all have any questions for any of our panelists, please do send them in the question box, and then we'll take it from there. So the first question is for the two of you, Gauri and Nainika. What is the one thing that you consider as an influencer for your creations?
But influencer or influence?
What influences your creations?
Yeah. Just so many things influence our creation. I mean, you can't really name one, but it's been like, of course, in this collection, you'll say it's nature, it's flowers. We've always maintained old Hollywood glamour, 1950s silhouettes. I mean, you'll see them going through all our collections, just with romance.
Yeah, we grew up watching old Hollywood films. So I think that whole, time with Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe was just such an integral part of what we've done since the beginning of our collection. That's why everything is very glamorous, very feminine, has a lot of old world charm, but it is modern and very statement making at the same time. But it's all very timeless and elegant.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah.
Okay. Then the next question is again for the two of you. Where did you shoot this film? And what did you experience when, the process, as it was different from the runway? So how did it happen?
We love the whole process of actually shooting a fashion film, which you have complete creative control over, in the sense that you can just pretty much do anything you want to and portray your vision of that collection. And this time we spent so much time in our mother's garden because of the last 1 year and the pandemic, that we were part of the whole process of her gardening. So right from planting the seeds and looking at the saplings, which is what we've mentioned. So taking walks in the garden every day. And it's impossible to not be inspired by those colors and that feel of how beautiful it all is.
Okay.
Yeah, so exactly as Nainika said, I mean, I think in the last year, we've taken more interest in gardening ourselves because we spent so much time with nature, just seeing the flowers. I mean, it's been an amazing experience, and it was really exciting to actually be shooting our garments in
our mother's garden.
Said, like, nature has always been an inspiration for us. One of the prints we did in this collection was a botanical print which had the name of flowers like written next to it. And like flowers, I think flowers have inspired designers for decades, and they always will, and they've been a huge source of inspiration for us. In all our collections, they'll come somehow, whether it comes in the form of an embroidery or whether it's a print or whether. So this one, if you saw, it was just like they were just like an abundance of floral prints.
And the best part was that we could shoot it in the same place where we drew our inspiration from, which was our mother's garden. So our mother's garden was the inspiration, and we shot it in her garden. So that was the best part.
Wow, that actually sounds really amazing. Okay, the next question is for you, Mr. Narang. So this is the second time that Bata has been in association with Lakme Fashion Week. And how has the platform helped your brand reach the right target audience? What is the expected outcome from this continued partnership?
Sure. We partnered with Lakme Fashion Week last year, and the experience was amazing. Globally, we have been actually doing Bata Fashion Weekends in Milan as well as Barcelona. So this was the first event that we actually did with Lakme Fashion Week last year. As I mentioned, for Bata, it was all about changing the imagery, reaching out to the young audience who are looking for more fashionable and contemporary designs. So last year was the first one, and we discovered that with the right kind of content being created with the designers, with models really wearing these shoes on the ramp walk, giving us feedback that, out of all the collection that they wear on the ramp, this is something that not only looks great, but is actually also very comfortable. So that gave us the confidence to come back to LFW this year also and partner with them. And of course, great to work with Gauri and Nainika. Again, I would say, in terms of getting that feedback, and we hope that, we can continue this relationship there. Not only in creating great content for the consumers, but also telling them the right messages that this is what a fashionable brand should be.
Perfect. Thank you. And now we actually have one last question that's for Mr. Lambert. So could you share some insights that led to the curation of this new collection by Marie Claire?
So I would like to mention when we started this collaboration. Okay, so we started it second half of last year. Everybody knows it was not an easy period. It was not easy to get together, to meet virtually, understand each other. But as we said before, I think the sync between us, Gauri and Nainika was fantastic. Immediately we understood each other, even if big part of the conversation happened in remote. So it was not easy. We really wanted to create a collection for our young contemporary women to come back to life after this terrible pandemic. It's not over yet, but we see good signs of improvement. I would like to thank also, guys, not only ourselves, but there was a big team behind the scenes doing a lot of hard work. There were designers and developers like Manvi, Gaurav, and Ranjit, our merchandising team, Tushar and Priya, the people who produced and engineered the product, Abhishek and Gaurav, who is here, Gaurav Sharma, who also did a great job from a marketing point of view. So it was a long journey, very long journey, which finally led us to this successful event, this successful collection, which we are all very comfortable about.
Perfect. Thank you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of this conference. I thank you all for joining in. FDCI and Lakme Fashion Week have a lot more in store for you through the course of the day. Do tune into their social handles to catch all the action live. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.